welcome to the channel. This is Rockin' a Country, and we're rocking the Christmas songs this time of year. Jacob Herrick's made a gift for me to do this song, and it's Robert Earl Keene's Merry Christmas from the Family. I did this about 5 years ago, as I recall. David Emsweiler requested it. The channel itself, I think, is only 6 years old, so it was very early in the channel. And I don't remember it. I'm sure when I start hearing it, I will remember it. The title itself, I remember that very well. So we're going to see what this is. But Jacob Herrick, shout out to you, my friend, for this gift and this request. Robert Earl Keene's just the real deal. He's just one of a kind.
Drunk and Dad got drunk at our Christmas party. We were drinking champagne punch and homemade eggnog. Little sister brought her new boyfriend. He was a Mexican. We didn't know what to think of him till he sang Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad.
Did that one already, Jacob?
Brother Ken brought his kids with him. The three from his first wife, Lynn, and the two identical twins from his second wife, Marinelle. Of course, it brought his new wife, Kay, who talks all about AA, chain smoking while the stereo plays. Noel, Noel, the first Noel. Caught the turkey, turned the ball game on. Mixed margaritas when the eggnog's gone. Send somebody to the quick pack store. We need some ice and an extension cord. A can of bean dip and some Diet Rides. A box of tampons, some Marlboro Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry
Talk tampons and cigarettes, and how do you decide what goes in and what stays out? Because you know it was deliberate. Like, should I keep the tampons in or not? Should I keep the cigarettes in or not? Should I yada, yada, yada? Like, you got to remember, like, these songs flow and they crack you up as you're listening to your 3 or 4 minutes in this case, but still, every line in these songs is deliberate. You have it on the page, you look them over again, and you take this out, you put this in, you change this verb tense, whatever. You just active voice, passive voice, whatever you're thinking. But in the end, you're like, yeah, I'm leaving it in.
Christmas from the family.
Shout out to you, David, Emsweiler, and Christine, too.
Fran and Rita drove from Harlingen. I can't remember how I'm kin to them. But when they tried to plug their motorhome in, they blew our Christmas lights. Cousin David knew just what went wrong.
Cousin David.
So we all waited out on our front lawn. He threw a breaker and the lights came on, and we sang Silent Night, oh, Silent Night. Turkey, turn the ball game on. Make Bloody Marys, cause we all want one. Send somebody to the stop and go. We need some celery and a can of fake snow. A bag of lemons and some Diet Sprites. A box of tampons, some Salem Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas. Christmas from the family. Feliz Navidad.
They finished it with that. Oh, he's chilling. I don't know if that video is going to stay up or not. I don't know. It might get blocked, but the song itself tells a story. But I had my eye on the video as well. But it's just, that's every family, USA, Canada, Australia, it's every family everywhere. That's what that depicts. Details are different, but the dynamic is the same. You've got your wacky in-laws. He doesn't even know who this one's related to. The longer we live, the more the relationships get complicated. And wait, who's this one again? Especially if you're in a big family. I'm not, so I can keep track of just about everybody. But they're gonna. My nieces and nephews will be getting married at points, and then they'll have kids, and then which one's for their friend, and which one is their offspring, whatever. But the details, and I love that part about, they plugged their motorhome in and it blew the fuse in the breaker and on the Christmas lights. And then somebody fixed the breaker. That's not hard. You usually just pop it back on, but it probably, I don't know, you need more power for those things. So, Jacob, that was a fun reminiscence. I don't think I picked up on it the first time around that it said Cousin David, because it was David Emsweiler who introduced me maybe to Robert Earl Keene in the first place, but certainly to this song back in the day. And maybe my commentary is similar, maybe not. My editing techniques have certainly grown. I've gotten better with stuff since back then, but the contents of the song, I mean, Robert Earl Keene, you look, he doesn't have a great voice, but his voice is eminently listenable. Like, how cool is that? Like, for those who think they have to have like this ideal voice to make it in music, it's not that way at all. I mean, listen to Bob Dylan. You're like, good God. And sometimes Eric Clapton and in here, but you're like, he just pops right along. There's a warmth to what he's saying. You feel like he's inviting you into the story, not just into the home where the wackiness is happening, but just into the song and listen as a listener hearing it. He's got a welcoming presence about him in this song. And that's just a talent. I mean, some people just have it. They just have that ability. If I were a singer, I don't know if I'd be as welcoming. In conversation, I'm extremely welcoming, but I don't know how would that translate into singing. That's a very different avenue. All right, I'm going to rate this one, Jacob. God, I loved it. Man, was that fun. The number that popped into my head on this was a 9.2. It's just a fun song. And seriously, that's every family. It doesn't matter even what their traditions are. Every family has the just personalities trying to get together. You jam a bunch of people into a house, and there you go. You're off and running. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed that. That's from Jacob Herrick's, everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
Mom got drunk and Dad got drunk.